Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Reddit Aliens. I'm John, and as always, thank you so much for being here. Good topic for you today. Let's do it. What's the most terrifying creature on Earth? Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. We are marathon hunters. What other animal hunts you relentlessly until you escape, just to track you down to your resting place and continue to hunt you? A dedicated and skilled human can hunt and track its prey for days to weeks. We took a natural predator, wolves, decided to capture and systematically breed them to the point where they serve us as loyal companions. Also, to every other animal on the planet, we must appear freakish and terrifying. No fur. We walk on two legs, even though our front appendages are long enough to use as feet, and we cover ourselves in layers of material, often the flesh of other animals, to keep our furless bodies warm. The platypus. Its strings just hurt you forever to the point that most people ask for the limb to be removed so the pain stops. Pork tapeworms, which can cause neurocystic cirrhosis, just fills your brain with holes. Fishers. The weasel-looking animal, but they're king psychopaths. I'm from a rural part of Pennsylvania, and the hunters are like bears. A fisher will rip your face off. So yeah, pretty terrifying. Crocodile. They have not changed in the last 200 million years because they are the perfect predator. Komodo dragon. The idea of something poisoning me and then following me around until I die just so it can eat me is terrifying. And their mouths are absolutely disgusting. All the bacteria and diseases carried in that thing makes my skin crawl. Chihuahuas. They contain the most evil energy of any creature in all of known existence. I have one. Like, objectively speaking, or just from our human perspective? Objectively, yeah, that's us. For us, parasites. Because they literally kill you from the inside. And they use you to make more horrible little parasitic monsters, like a plague. One of the most violent and often unpredictable creatures on the planet is the hippopotamus. It can see you from a distance and say, "You, I want you dead." They are more dangerous than large cats and bears due to being even more hyper-territorial. They kill 500 plus people every year in Africa. Ophiocordyceps. It's a fungus, so not really a creature, but it's horrifying. Headline from the story below. After this fungus turns ants into zombies, their bodies explode. Can't decide between a sperm whale, a great white shark, and a bluefin tuna. A sperm whale can kill you by accident just by speaking to you or around you. No joke. Their clicks are so loud, the sound waves literally destroy the tissue inside your body and worse. It's super dangerous and risky to study them because of this, and they like to talk to us and each other, and they're curious. Though some can be mean and deadly, others can be quite sweet, so it's unfortunate. Great white sharks, because they attack so fast, it takes those special crash test cameras just to capture their attack. Chances are, if you see a great white shark just ambling around in the ocean, it doesn't want to eat you, because you would have been dead in less than a second if it wanted to. So there's some peace of mind for that. However, you don't want to stick around for it to change its mind, either. A bluefin tuna. Why the f do we hunt these bastards? These things are the size of prehistoric monsters. It's so much bigger than you think, like a truck, and they can go over 60 miles per hour. They are insanely powerful. If you were to unfortunately get in the way of a tuna horde while they're being hunted by great white sharks, you would be sliced in fucking half at their sheer speed of them hitting you. Scary true story here. My professor went to study tuna during their peak hunting season when the tuna are being chased by great whites. And the boats on the water are specially rigged like nothing else, just to catch these powerful tuna. There was a guy controlling a super rod strapped to a powerful chair, which was attached to an intense-looking boat, and when a tuna caught the line, It ripped him, the rod, the chair, and part of the goddamn metal boat it was all attached to out and into the water. They saw him dragged for only seconds before he and all the metal was taken under. They found the guy 3 days later, washed up on shore, still in the chair, with a dead tuna, not even full-sized, that ran out of strength, pulling the whole thing. The tuna even had a bite out of it that was linked to a great white. Unsurprisingly, as it was slowed down and became a target by what it had been dragging. If that's not a terrifyingly hardcore bodybuilder of a horror fish, I don't know what is. I'm going to say something unpopular, but bar none, the scariest thing is a cockroach. I mean, think about it. They can fit in tiny places, and it's just suddenly, poof, they're gone just like that. Have you ever had a cockroach fly at your head? I swear it's the worst shit. And they just won't ducking die. You can step on them all you want, but they just won't die. There are these trees in Australia that have little spikes on them. Even if you just brush up accidentally on one of them, spikes will spike you. It hurts like a bitch. The pain never goes away. Hair never grows back in that area where it was stung. You can't see the spikes. They're microscopic. They look like any regular tree. They terrify me. Basically, some trees are evil. Edit. The trees are called gimpy-gimpys and are found in North Queensland. You can get leprosy from touching an armadillo. That's kind of crazy. Praying mantis. No venom, no poison, just patience and trickery. Beautiful silent killers of the insect world, practically invisible to their victims. So effective they make prey out of mammals, birds, and even snakes. Blue-ringed octopus, found in what's left of the Great Barrier Reef. Its tentacles contain a venom that can kill an adult man in about 15 minutes. The brown recluse spider. It bites you and literally makes your skin rot off, and it's fucking tiny. In my opinion, grizzly bears, especially the big ones. I regret watching The Revenant. Hoo boy, are you in for a treat? In my opinion, the lampreys are an ancient, extant lineage of jawless fish of the order Petromyzonatiformis, placed in the superclass Cyclostomata. The adult lamprey may be characterized by a toothed, funnel-like sucking mouth. Totally didn't Google it. Yo, I actually have something that isn't depression. Upvotes. Good time to mention the peculiar mantis shrimp. The anglerfish terrifies and is fascinatingly cool. The kangaroo fish. Of all of these beasts that prowl the Amazon, none is more feared by the locals than the kangaroo, a river monster feared even above the dreaded piranha. The kangaroo waits for its unsuspecting prey to step into the river before latching onto it. Mosquitoes are one of the deadliest animals in the world. Their ability to carry and spread disease to humans causes millions of deaths every year. In 2015, malaria alone caused 438,000 deaths. The worldwide incidences of dengue has risen 30-fold in the past 30 years. And more countries are reporting their first outbreaks of the disease. Zika, dengue, chikungunya, and yellow fever are all transmitted to humans by the Aedes aegypti mosquito. More than half of the world's population live in areas where this mosquito species is present. Probably a copperhead. They're everywhere during the summer and a bite kills you in 10 minutes. The cassowary. I wouldn't want to encounter one of these. You wouldn't think it, but dragonflies. They are the most successful hunter on Earth, with a 95% success rate. To put that into perspective, most big cats have successful hunts around 20 to 30% of the time. Even packs of dogs can get to maybe 67%. Imagine every fear you've had about being hunted, every movie you've seen. Imagine all the close calls you know of, or what it would be like running from the kind of killing machine that can find you in the dark and has a mouth bigger than your head. Now imagine it moves with laser-like precision, can fly in the air, and always can kills. The Chihuahua one made me laugh. My wife has, basically I have a 18-year-old-ish Chihuahua who is blind and deaf, and he was a firecracker. But now he's calmed down in his older years, but dude just keeps on ticking. Also, about the dragonflies, I just saw something yesterday about this, that some farmers incorporate dragonflies into their farming and cattle, and it prevents like a big buildup of flies. Is that true? Because it seems pretty cool, I think. But yeah, good success rate. Goblin shark. I mean, have you seen that thing's face? It will bite you in 6 pieces. The black mamba gets up to 14 feet in length, have a strike distance of up to 40% of their length, and are aggressive if confronted. Their venom can kill in less than 45 minutes, and essentially stops you from breathing. Nope. Flies. Not just the regular flies, but have you seen the louse fly? It's about 5 to 10 millimeters, and if it bites you because it's a blood-sucking fly, you heard me, flies that suck blood, it will itch for several months to a year. But this fly is not even the worst. If you go to Norway for a hike, you'll probably run into the clegg, which usually comes at you in crowds. This little scumbag of a fly looks like pure evil with orange eyes, and if it succeeds in biting you, it will never stop hunting you. There will be so much blood everywhere. I only thought mosquitoes would be annoying until I met these flies. Water bears. They have been found everywhere, from mountaintops to deep sea and mud volcanoes, and from tropical rainforests to the Antarctic. Tardigrades are among the most resilient animals known, with individual species able to survive extreme conditions, such as exposure to extreme temperatures, extreme pressures, both high and low, air deprivation, radiation, dehydration, and starvation, that would quickly kill most other known forms of life. Tardigrades have survived exposure to outer space. About 1,150 known species form the phylum Tardigrada, a part of the superphylum Ecdysozoa. The group includes fossils dating from 530 million years ago in the Cambrian period. The Nematomophora parasites, which have grasshoppers and crickets as their hosts. The infection acts on the infected host's brain. This causes the host insect to seek water and drown itself, thus returning the nematomorph to water. Honey badgers are badass. They're small mammals, and yet they wrestle poisonous snakes and attack lions. They also have strong poison resistance. They just sleep it off. They gotten bit by a snake. Basically, they don't give a shit. The honey badger. Cuttlefish. Sound like a fish you can snuggle up with, but I promise you, that would be the worst decision you'd ever made. The Goliath bird eater belongs to the tarantula family Theraphosidae. Found in northern South America, it is the largest spider in the world by mass and size, but it is second to the giant huntsman spider by leg span. They aren't scary from a human perspective, but the lemon ant is a type of ant that has a symbiotic relationship with a tree called Duria hirsuta. Lemon ants will kill any other species of plants surrounding these trees by injecting formic acid into the plants. Due to these ants, a phenomenon is created called the Devil's Garden. It's areas in the rainforest that only contain this one species of plant. I think it's super rad, but I'd be terrified if I was a plant.